Hello and welcome to another edition of Another Book Review. This week I'll be reviewing Jonathan Gottschall's nonfiction work, The Storytelling Animal. Talk a little bit about the author, go into what the book is about, talk about what I liked about it, what I didn't like about it, who I'd recommend the book to, and finish off with what I'll be reading next time. Jonathan Gottschall is a professor. He's written 5 or 6 other nonfiction works. Picked this up at the bookstore. I didn't know very much about it going in. I would put this in the kind of social sciences category of books. And what this is, The Storytelling Animal, it is an examination of why human beings tell stories, the benefits that we get both on the individual level and a societal level. The author goes into different aspects of our lives that are impacted by story and kind of tries to pull a thread through of showing why we do those things. So I did like that stuff. He kind of goes into things like dreaming, things like being entertained, and the science behind things like mirror neutrons, of people watching something and experiencing that thing or feeling like they're experiencing that thing without actually having to go through it. And using the research of sleep science, he examines why he feels human beings dream. There are several different theories on it. The one I think he ultimately comes closest to is that we dream in order to test hypothesi of our actions that we wouldn't be able to do in real life without serious consequences. I thought that was really interesting. He kind of goes into, on a societal level, of why stories are important as far as forming groups and people and getting people to work together. He touches on religion. So he goes into a lot of different categories. It's a relatively quick read. I would say that this is very much an overview of these subjects without going into a deep dive on any one thing. It clocks in about 200 pages. And even then, there's graphics and stuff throughout the book, so it's relatively quick. The only chapter that I felt kind of misfired for me or didn't hit as strongly was there's a chapter on what he calls kind of the future of storytelling and looking at things like the novel being in decline and things like multiplayer online role-playing games and how those were in ascendance at the time that he wrote this. I think this came out in 2012. He kind of makes a prediction that those are going to kind of continue growing in the future. I don't know if that quite felt as true to me as the rest of the book did. I think that those games were kind of closer to their peak then in 2012 than they are now. So that kind of prediction kind of felt off to me a little bit. I think everything else about the book, because it's based on scientific research and different things that he has citations for in the back of the book, those things felt more true to me. If you've ever kind of wondered why human beings tell stories beyond just the enjoyment of stories, I think he does a good job of giving you reasons for that and having science and scientific research to back some of this stuff up. So I thought that was interesting. If you're looking for kind of a quick read of that subject, I think this is a pretty good book. I don't know if there's anybody I wouldn't recommend it to. If you're not really interested in that topic, it's not going to land for you very much, and you may want to pass it. Like I said, it's a relatively short read, so if you're looking for a deeper dive on any one of those questions, it may be a little unsatisfying. But overall, it's pretty breezy, and I did enjoy it. So that is The Storytelling Animal. Next week, I'll be reviewing West of Here by Jonathan Evison. Another Jonathan. As always, please feel free to like the video, subscribe to the channel. If you got a chance to read The Storytelling Animal, please feel free to leave a comment in the comment section below. Until next time, bye.